Are.
Yes, they really are always before it.
They are. Oh, again, we don't. Wait, maybe you want to share your song as our new theme music.
Okay, so here we go.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
Oh no, you know I love a good song. I mean, everybody knows I can't sing. So the other day, we use this Marco Polo app. Jen and I use it when, we're on quarantine, and my brother and I use it to connect with all the people that I don't see regularly.
Yeah.
So anyway, my brother's like, why have you not been on this? Like, hey, Melissa. He's like, why have you not been on Marco? What's your deal? Like, I haven't heard from you. And he just says funny things. So I broke out into, would you call this a parody? Like a song? Like, yeah, okay.
I would call it a parody.
I called it a parody with my brother, but he's he's smarter than you would know. So he would call me out on if I used the wrong thing. Anyway, so you know that song from The Greatest Showman? Never, never. So he's like, why have you not been on? I'm like, because I'm never alone. Never, 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 alone. Never. I hide in my closet. Never. Yeah. So I just went through the whole thing. Maybe I'll screen record what I did. But it was like, I'm like, my kids are always up my, you know what? It was, and that's my day. Like,
yeah, never alone.
So Jen, so sorry, Jen, that you had to hear that, but it's our parody. Never alone, never.
It's so
someone
true.
Else has to sing that, but
never alone.
And I guess that is confession number 1, but I have to go through a confession number 2. But yeah, seriously, seriously,
never.
I create things. Oh, go ahead.
We were talking to someone yesterday, you and I, and we said, as soon as you hear mom, it's awful. I go, what? I can't even say, yes, honey. I'm like, what? It's like a,
oh, Jen, you have 5 kids. Oh my God, bless you.
I feel like I have 15 children, but I don't even.
Jen, that's amazing. I'm complaining.
How old are they? Are they all little?
Oh,
or big? It doesn't even matter because they still say
your own little classroom right there.
I know. It's like a little homeschool. I know. It's just we're never alone. Even in the bathroom. Yeah, that's what puts me over the edge. When you're in the bathroom and I'm in the bathroom and my daughter, who's 13, and so she'd know better, comes into the bathroom. If you're calling me, oh, I'm sorry. One worse is our laundry is in the basement, the basement. So if we have a split level. So that's 1, 2.
I don't know why you're not hiding there.
Stairs that you have to go down. So holy crow, Jen.
3, 5, 6, 9 into
wine.
And what are you doing right now? You need coffee.
That's amazing.
Guys, 3, 5, 6, 9. Well, hopefully the 10-year-old helps with the 3-year-old. But dear God,
I'm a little jealous because I think I want 5 children. I know, but I don't think I could do it.
God only blessed me with 2.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Mother's Day, you better have a parade on Mother's Day. Honestly, there better be. It's like a little home.
So I'm saying, what? Wow, you have a lot of patience. Do you have a lot of patience? You must have a lot of patience.
More patience than us.
That might be next.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just breathing for you.
You can't hide from 5 children. But
and do you do anything for yourself at all? No, nothing. Probably.
When I'm in the basement doing laundry and they're upstairs and I can hear them through the floor, I hear them going, Mom, and I'm yelling, what? And they just keep yelling, Mom. My stomach hurts from yelling so loud. I get so if you can't find me, go find me. If you can't hear me, they don't find you. They just keep screaming.
I say the same thing. I'm like, do we need an intercom system in this house? Why are you? I cannot hear you. The way my house is, I can't. If I'm in the kitchen, I can't hear you up in your bedrooms.
And
you keep screaming at me.
I just remembered when we bought it. So, for everyone who doesn't know, I grew up in this house. So my parents moved here from the city in 1986. We lived in this house. Mm-hmm. I left and got married. Blah blah blah. In 2012, they sold the house to us because they moved into a townhouse. So this is my childhood home, which I love, my dream to own the home. But when we first moved here in 1986, there was an intercom system in this house. I just remembered that as you said that. I sometimes my mom is on here. She could correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember because it was built like in 1960. Well, it probably wasn't put in then, but I remember it was like this old school, and they never worked. Like, I don't think they even worked when we moved in, but they were like these boxes in the wall where you can like talk to each other.
I'm
We need
telling
that
you,
intercom system.
I need an intercom system.
Yes.
And they still have them. I could probably,
Or walkie-talkies.
Jen's getting, yeah.
Kid planning today. That's, you need like a teaching assistant.
What do you do with the 3-year-old when you're working with the 5-6?
That's the tough
Jen needs to come on here as like a.
We need to be our special guest on next Tuesday. Dana, exactly. So we've had that too, that like, because they have no one else to talk to. Like, everyone just wants to be.
You know what?
Yeah, but that's
silver lining.
Yeah.
Silver lining.
I listened to a podcast the other day. It was my Real Housewife podcast. It wasn't anything educational, but this guy who's another actor, I can't remember who it was, but he was saying him and his wife are both actors. They live in LA. They're out of the house constantly. They're like traveling. They're on set. They're like, they have crazy hours. They probably have a nanny, and they're home. They're home with their like little kids. And he said it is like they really are seeing the gift of that because they're never home. And they're like, it is, he said, it's the greatest gift anyone's ever given me. He goes, and I also feel like I'm in prison and I'm never going to escape. Like, it was such a, it was so true. Like, you feel like,
that's really funny.
Like, this is amazing. We're all together. We're never going to have this. But then you're like, I want to run away. Like, it's,
Right. That's awesome. Jen made a playlist on YouTube of preschool stuff and read a lot. Like, she should feel like that. She should feel like it's a gift, but yet she probably wants to run away, Jen, sometimes. Yeah. I don't know.
YouTube is amazing.
Wow, look at that. Randy said her 16-year-old is her I mean, my kids are always my shadow a lot. My dog is too. I trip over him regularly.
Everyone. Honestly, YouTube is the real hero of the quarantine.
Yes. Hey, Shannon. Shannon and I have a great thing going. Our kids talk to each other at 5 p.m. so then we can cook.
Mm-hmm.
So like they play together on FaceTime, and then Shannon and I go and cook. Obviously not together, but I mean, that would be fun. Shannon, I'll look you up when this quarantine's over, but and here's my shadow. Speaking of the devil, here he is. Hi, Reagan. Hi, Reagan.
Yes. Tablets and outside for the win. Hi, birthday boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that good, well-groomed face. Don't want to see the rest.
He's so cute.
Oh my God.
Are you ready for your confession? Because I'm ready to share it with the world.
Ready. Let me close my door. Okay. So let me preface this, and maybe it's not as funny as I think, but okay. So everyone knows that I love Hallmark Channel. Okay, especially during Christmas. But I will tell you, Jen, they have great movies year round. So winter, spring, fall, love it. Okay. And when this quarantine started, I needed something uplifting, something easy. Like I'll watch it while I'm cooking dinner, right? Yeah. And so I got this app called Philo, and it's $20 a month, and I get to watch my Hallmark Channel. Okay, because we don't have what do you call it? Cable. And they have them on YouTube. Yes. So and there's like you can watch TV on Philo, whatever. Yeah. So I have my Hallmark. So I've been watching my Hallmark, and I always am, but. Not just Little House, right? So, and it is very Little Housey. I mean, if you really,
which is why I don't like it.
Which is why Jen hates Hallmark. And I love Hallmark. So what happened is I'm just seeing these ladies with these he's not okay. So Scott's trying to get Reagan to go out, but he doesn't want to like leave me. So anyway, I see these women and this like nice hair, and then they have like a little wave in their hair, and I keep seeing it, and I'm like, I need to join that Facebook group. Anyway, and I see their hair, and it's like you could still see remnants of it. So I was like, you know what? My hair is getting long enough. Maybe I can try to do those little ringlet things and make myself look all Hallmarky. So I'm becoming obsessed with these Hallmark actresses. And then like I look at them and they're like all like perfect, and I'm like, oh, they're getting their eyelashes done. But then I realized it's a movie and it was filmed before this.
It's not real life. They're not quarantined.
No. So this is me last night, and Ben was cracking me up because he
Let
walked in on my photo shoot.
Let me
And
share my screen. Let me share my screen. Hold on.
this is me trying to be Hallmarky with my hair.
Can you see it?
And I look so old. Okay. Do you guys see? Isn't that the Hallmark wave, Dana?
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous now. I love your Hallmark wave.
Okay. So
There we go.
Ben said I had to like mess it up a little bit because truth be told, sometimes we watch Hallmark outside near the fire pit, the 3 kids and I.
So smart.
And yeah. So that's my Hallmark. Like that's like my Hallmark hairdo. So I literally was like, I would never have done that off porn. Like I wouldn't have had a moment to even think about that. Especially if the year is 1912, the year of the Titanic.
But have a wave.
Yeah. So there's I tried to do like my
I love it.
hairdo because I'm obsessed with the Hallmark hairdos. I'm like, I can get that wave.
Wait, we could have gone like this. Oh, look, wait. I think we could have done something really cool. I'm just playing right here.
Ooh, she's playing with right there, everyone.
Oh, yeah, look.
Oh, now.
Are we still in the picture?
Do you like, yes. Do you like how I put my hand like that? I did that to hide my gross neck.
Yes. Alicia, now when you sent that, I was thinking, because you didn't tell me why you sent it.
No, I wanted it to be a surprise.
Your hair looks so lovely. Like, what? You know, look at my hair.
Well, I washed it last night.
I can't.
But you're right. It is easier side one straight up. I don't have time. Oh, you don't have time, Jen, for hairdos.
No time. Well, I
was hiding in my bathroom.
So after you sent that, I did remember that I also have a picture I took the other day, kind of not because I was trying to make myself look better, but I went for a run and I'm a braggy runner and I always take a selfie and we post it like in our little running group and no shame in my game. That's just what we do. So I took a picture and I could see it was in the sun and I don't dye my hair. I don't dye my hair anyway, but staring at myself in a camera, like, you know, when we do our coffee confessions or I record lessons for my class every day. And because I'm always like, and when I record my lessons for my class, I feel like I'm like, I'm so close to the screen. I don't know why. Like I lean in to talk to them. And meanwhile, they're probably like, Mrs. Clucci, back up. But I see my grades like bad. Like I've been noticing them. And so the other day I took a picture and then I took one just of the top of my head. I can, let me see. I pulled it up before and look at that.
You showed this to her. Let's see.
Can you see it? Oh, no,
not
yet. Sorry, I'm a little technologically
no, you're not. No, you're
not advanced today.
Here we go.
Okay, here. Can you see that?
Share this in the group. You can't say how gray it is, though. I'm going to be honest, Jen.
Oh my God.
Like blonde.
It is like white and gray. It is awful. But I'm figuring that you really can't see it in the front. It's only if you're taller than me. So only taller people can see.
Right. See, so for me. And it's so, okay, here's my question. It came with a brush, took 10 minutes, boom. Okay, here's the thing. Someone mentioned this to me and I had no idea. I'm going to be honest, I don't dye my hair. I just don't have great hair yet. Like I have like a piece here and there. And my dad's the same way. So he still doesn't really have gray hair. He still has like my color. It's weird. And he's 70 something. So someone said to me that like you either get like gray at the roots or you get gray just throughout your hair. And it's like 2 different things. Like someone said that. She's not on here right now.
So I have gray throughout my hair, not at the roots.
That's what I'm saying. You don't like have it like here where it like grows
in gray. It's like,
and I'm getting that a little
gray.
Yes. And then it's like, do you watch Bored Teachers?
Oh, I
know. Are we bored?
Channel, like
yes.
Their videos crack me up. They are very funny.
Very funny.
Yeah.
So went around the frame of my face.
Oh, you're gray. Okay. Yeah. I need. I don't know. As long as, well, I'll tell you, my teaching partner, and very good friend, is a tall man, and at recess when we're working, he's the only person that would point out my grays because he could see them in the sunlight. And to be like,
gives a hard time.
Oh, you're going gray, whatever. I really could care less about that kind of stuff because I don't see it in the mirror, but now I'm starting to see it, and it's starting to tick me off a little. And I don't want to be gray because it just makes me feel older than I am. But my mom dyed her hair. She always was gray, I feel like. So
I remember when my mom dyed her hair for the first time because they dyed it literally black. And she came home crying and called she got out her yellow pages, and that's how she found her hairdresser, like her life hairdresser. Yes. And she's like, oh my God. And she started making phone calls. And I doubt I interrupted her on her phone calls.
I doubt it. She took that cord and wrapped it around and went in the other room. Nobody
sat on the dining room chair in the corner. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Think about that. Our mothers were like hinged to a wall. They couldn't even walk away with a phone. And we didn't.
That's smart. Yeah. Sorry, can't come. I'm on my phone.
I'm hiding under a table and my kids are hunting me down.
It's unbelievable. The dog is hunting me down and he always finds me.
So my confession today is it
wasn't your grace?
Sound not like a not nice person, but Sunday is Mother's Day. And I think Alicia is going to echo my sentiments on this one. We kind of hate Mother's Day. It's not our thing. We hate it. We hate it.
We love it, hate it.
And some I don't want to say background, but years ago, 7 years ago, even more than that, 8 years ago, let's say, we started doing a Mother's Day walk as a fundraiser for Sparrow's Nest on Mother's Day. It was amazing. It was like this, it was really one of the most magical things we've done. It was,
it was really
bright and sunny. It was, we did it right at the community center in our town. We had a petting zoo, we had bounce houses, and it was on Mother's Day. So,
and a lot of people would come.
Mothers came with their families. Everyone came, and it was this beautiful morning to honor moms who were battling cancer and raising money. And it was such a feel-good, amazing event. Yes, Gina, right? It was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
But, and this is going to make me sound crazy.
Nope.
That was it was a lot of work. Obviously, anytime you do an event, it's a lot of work.
We were up 5 a.m.
We would do anything for sparrows. We loved it. But then, it was over by noon, let's say. And then we would go home and we were tired. We had just done this huge thing. And then it was our kids would be fighting. No one really planned dinner or gifts or the day went downhill, not because of the event. The event was
this.
It was this high of this is the best day ever. And then we went home to our own families. And I remember crying, being no one, and this again, it's making me sound very selfish, but no one was thinking for me. And
just one day, someone thinks about.
We just put on, and I'm not saying anyone the world, anyone my family and do anything for me. And then everyone would be fighting, and it was, and everyone was little. I don't even know if I had Maddie at the time.
No, you did. You did have Maddie. It was
I guess he was little. He was 6 months old. And it was just, I remember being I hate Mother's Day. It was such a beautiful thing. And then it was Mom, so Mom, I hate all holidays. You know that. I hate Christmas. I hate Mother's Day. I hate my birthday.
But pretty much for the same reason.
For the same reason, because I always feel let down. Because I feel I put so much into it for everybody. And then I feel let down again. I'm just being very honest. I really do.
No, I do too.
It's never lived up. And not that my mom knows I am not someone who has really high expectations. I'm not buy me this. I don't want gifts.
No.
I just want for everyone to be nice to me and maybe make me breakfast. I don't know, something very easy. Hi, Stacy. Something very I don't know. Social media is a very bad part in that because you see what other people are doing for their families. I'm sorry. I think that was what happened. Then we saw all these other people my family, I don't know, whatever.
No one does
my family didn't do anything.
No, I know. And Melissa, it's you do for everyone in just one day. So I've said to my kids, I said this year, I announced it. I said, obvious. I don't want gifts right now. Like that would not be smart.
Yeah.
Hey Kim, thanks. And I've said this is what I want. I want cards, and I want like a video made or something creative for Mom. Well, it's Thursday. I don't see any markers out. I don't see any paper out. I don't see anyone videoing.
I haven't seen any videos being edited.
Yeah. And then my husband comes home and he's like, well, I don't know. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I asked my dad.
My 11-year-old the other day was typing something, and then he goes, can I use the printer? And because he's my heart, and he was making me a Mother's Day book of some sort because he was printing it out. And then he told me, don't go in my room and look on my shelf because I put the book, like he told me where it was. But he will put like his all into.
Yes.
I don't even know if Bella knows it's Mother's Day. Honestly, I have no idea.
No, I mean,
and
Andrew, I love what you're saying. Dropping hints that you stop dropping hints. Like I gave them a directive, Andrea. Like I gave them a directive. Here is what I want. Now my dad and my brother, I said, this is what I want.
Give it to me.
I said, I want a garden. You guys can build it. It became such an issue by the end. I was like, nah, don't worry about it. I'll just put vegetables.
I don't want that anymore. Yep. Oh, so again, here's another question. Because I teach 4th grade, we do Mother's Day projects every year. And I take great pride in that because as a mom, I want the kids to bring home something like really good for their moms. And
yeah,
but here,
you do.
I was like, we do it for Mother's Day and Father's Day and blah, blah, blah. But this year I'm like, okay, so I'm going to assign a Mother's Day project. And who's going to be stressed out about completing it? The moms, like, that, like, I'm going to be putting it in Google Classroom, and now the moms are going to be like, you have to sit down. Like, it was almost like, am I going to stress the moms out more than?
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Very simple. And I said, like, don't let your mom see this. Like, it was like basically write a letter to your mom, like very simple. Right. But like, I didn't want them not to have, that was like a little reminder, like, hey, it's Mother's Day. Make sure, but that is tricky because it's like you're putting it on the parents to make their own.
Yeah, that you don't want either. Like
I felt so bad. Like usually we do a photo, something, but this year.
And then the weather never helps. Oh, any tips on how to deal with Mother's Day after?
Oh, I know Kim just lost her mother-in-law. So that's Alicia,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, so I lost my mom on Mother's Day. I mean, not on Mother's Day. When Mother's Day comes around, it's for my brother. It's hard because he doesn't have kids. I think it's easier. But Jen, we've gotten a couple of like things. Like, didn't your sister do something for Keith? And then
yes.
Even something like in their name is nice.
Yeah. So my sister did, and Kimmy, I could send it to you. This really pretty. It was like, well, you can't do anything now because everything's closed, but like a nice little memorial where she took like handwriting of her mother-in-law, and she had it put on like a memorial, like a vase kind of thing, and she has it in the living room. It just said like,
I've done a Christmas ornament.
Always mom. Like, so I know it's only like 3 days away, but like I feel like you could do something like very, and because it's so new, I wouldn't do anything.
I've done my mom's, like, I don't know if she was a baker or a cook. I did for my brother this Christmas. I got a plate made, and on it is her recipe for manicotti, as they would say. And then they would say, I've done that. I've done the Christmas ornaments. I mean, I tattooed my arm, but that's kind of, a little crazy. But
I love your tattoo.
Thank you. I'm ready for a new one. But and here's the other problem with Mother's Day, and I get so mad. Who picked May for Mother's Day? Because I'll tell you what, could we have switched with the men? Because every June, Father's Day is amazing.
Yep.
And May,
it's always rainy.
It's cold. I have picked
that's lovely. Like a poem, a picture with a poem. I would do something like simple, like, you could even just plant a flower, plant a tree. I know.
Yes.
Hard.
Like a little
hard.
And the weekend weather, by the way, and I know we're going on 25 minutes at this point, but
Right.
okay, so for Mother's Day, it's going to be mostly cloudy. There is a hint of sun. This can change, and it's going to be 52 degrees, but I don't see rain.
Okay. If it's
I
not
don't
going to
see
rain, that's
rain.
all I want out of life. Just no rain.
Today's supposed, yeah, I know it. Today's supposed to be 64 degrees. So make today your Mother's Day. Who knew? I didn't know it was going to be so warm.
Tomorrow night it is supposed to snow, just so you know, a wintry mix here.
I'm seeing that. Seeing that.
Like, that's a cruel joke right there.
So there's that.
Tina, that's really nice.
Oh yeah.
Tina has a lot of nice like ways of honoring your mom's memory. Like,
she does.
Right? Like, I feel like there are things, and everyone's different. Some people like those reminders, other people don't, like they don't want.
Yeah.
It really depends on how you process your grief or what you want to see every day. Those things might make you, I'm going to say, and I know my mom is watching today in my Facebook memories, a picture of my grandma who we lost a couple years ago popped up with my mom, and I didn't repost it. I'm going to cry now because I know that she sometimes doesn't like to see that. Like, it is sad. Like, it depends on everybody. Like, I didn't want to make anyone sad by putting it there, but then
I love that, Gina.
And I don't even know how I feel. That's
now
it
doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter when you lose your mom, or I mean, I was younger when I lost my mom, but like, it doesn't matter. It's just I see people struggling.
Yeah.
No matter what, and so anyway, I don't know how we just went down this.
Sorry. Well, now I feel bad for hating Mother's Day because it is a day to honor our moms and to, as long as you don't fight with your siblings in front of her on Mother's Day. So we ask.
Okay, you need to. So things are starting to happen around the Martin household, stirring here.
Things are getting.
So
that's a cute crap.
I'm gonna have to bow out soon because the work's coming through.
Oh,
and the children keep coming through.
Through.
The children and now someone's peeing in the bathroom. So
I couldn't hear it if it makes you feel any better.
Oh, good.
Oh, all right. Well, we hope you all have a very happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
And that everyone
Mother's
Day.
Yes.
And all we want is like a necklace made out of washes. Exactly. That's like all we want out of life.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
You just want
nail polish. Love it.
Yeah. So
Love
cute.
it.
So cute.
So cute.
Yes. Have a wonderful Mother's Day.
Have a wonderful Mother's Day. Thanks, Melissa.
And we'll see you guys Tuesday.
See you Tuesday. Bye.